One of the things I barely hear people talk about when it comes to healing is waiting until you have the patience. Because a lot of people think they are healed and then they figure out they do not have the patience. And what I mean by the patience is you need to heal and wait until you have the patience to bring things back to normal when they start going south. You need to have the patience to let someone understand you in order for them to love you the right way. You must have the patience for someone to know how to communicate with you. You must have the patience for someone to be able to comprehend the meaning of your words. Because what people fail to realize is just because we all speak English, that don't mean our words mean the same thing. And if you don't sit back and wait until you have the patience to wait until you actually have the strength to bring solutions to any problem that may arise within the relationship, then you are far from ready. And I had to learn that because literally your last relationship could have worked out, but it didn't due to the fact that you gave up right away. And I was one of those arrogant people. Oh, why should I wait? I can just move right on because I learned my lesson. But that's not the only part of healing. Learning your lesson is just the first part of healing because a lot of people don't have the patience to start all over again. Some of y'all say I'm healed, and then when you go to the next date, you start doing things with them that you should have waited to do until you knew they were the one. I've been there because once again, I did not heal enough to gain the patience. And this is a very important thing you must learn when it comes to healing. Because I literally thought I was ready, and then certain shit smacked me in the next relationship and start going down south in the next relationship. And I'm just like, I can't do it. Because I thought I was healed when everything was going great. But then when everything started going south, I'm just like, I do not got the time. This is over. And that is not a good thing. But at the end of the day, if you feel like you're ready to cut somebody off for their first mistake, or you don't have the patience to fix the problem with a solution when a problem arises within your relationship, and you think you're healed just because you're ready to love somebody, you are so wrong, and I'm letting you know now through experience. During the honeymoon phase of the relationship, no one is going to stress you, but the minute they stressed you, you will feel all of that unhealed anger that the last person left behind because you thought it was gone. And then next thing you know, they getting cussed out like they was your last partner because you thought you were ready for a relationship when really you were far from ready. And this is a simple problem and a simple thing that could have irritated you. But because you did not wait until you had the patience to deal with someone else annoying you, you straight snapped on them like they were your last. And they can tell when the anger is not just from them. And if they smart enough, they gonna let your ass go. Because truly being healed is being able to go through the bad and the good with the same effort you did for people who drained you. And if you can't give that same effort and patience to the next relationship, then you need to heal. If you can't picture yourself saying, how can I fix this when things go south? You did not gain the patience you needed to gain during your healing journey, and you must go back to your dormant solitude and learn how to have the patience. Because another thing that can happen if you don't, the minute you disappoint somebody, you do not have the patience and the strength to make them feel better. And because you did not have the patience to start small and start little again with somebody, you came into the next relationship going big. That does not mean they are not allowed to be disappointed in you. And because you didn't start from the bottom again due to impatience, you are now telling this person that you don't want to be with them no more due to the fact that they are upset and disappointed to your full effort. Because when you do not take time to heal, you give your full effort and you do not have the patience to wait to hold back. You want to show this next person you're able to love because the last person made you feel like you couldn't, and they also made you feel like you were never able or ever going to. So you force it on the next person and you give them your all. And when they get disappointed, you get disappointed and you break up with them. When 9 times out of 10, it could have worked out if you would have had the patience to actually discuss with them what was the problem. Because a lot of people don't have the patience anymore to discuss the problem and how to fix it. I know what a lot of people are going to say. Oh, if I'm giving my all, somebody should accept that from the rip. And if they don't, then I'm gone. You need to heal. Because we are still learning ourselves, let alone our mothers and fathers. So thinking that you know how somebody else wants to be loved will disappoint you. Because they probably don't even know how to love themselves just as much as you do. And if you don't have the patience for them to grow and learn how to love themselves in a peaceful way and you, then you're not ready for love because it comes with patience. You must have the patience for somebody to grow and get to a position that you should trust they're going to get there too. But that comes with, once again, I will shove the word in y'all head, patience. And you did not heal if you do not have the patience to wait until somebody grow into who they meant to be for themselves. And because you dealt with somebody that you seen was not trying to move forward, you took your projections and you leaked it out on them the minute they wanted to sit back and just relax. And you feel like they're going to get lazy like the last person because you did not have the patience to heal from that trauma, because everything was going good when you seen them making the moves you wanted them to make. But the minute they fell off and things start going south, you do not have the patience to actually sit down to say to yourself, let me talk to them and see what's going on. But when you didn't actually sit and take the time to heal and grab the patience that you needed for a relationship, you have no time to talk to anybody to figure out why they moving funny. You already know why they moving funny. And you don't have the patience to deal with it and you're gone. When things could have worked out if you would have had just sat back and talked to them and said, hey, the way you are moving is triggering me. What's going on? Even then, you must have the patience for them to get back on their feet. And when you don't have patience to trust, when you don't have the patience to fix the problems that arise within the relationship, when you don't have the patience for someone to get their anger together and calm down and vice versa, when you don't have the patience to wait until someone gets on their feet or learn how to love you, etc., you are not healed. And I hope this helps somebody, TikTok. Peace.